or not. So the intention here is that it should, the color can change. Like, it should be able to change. Actually, it seems a little, should it be bigger? Let me see if I can find it. But these drawers here, those actually open. So I'm trying, the model has it so that they can open. So I'm trying to get it so that we can actually open them. And it wasn't working how I thought, but actually it kind of is working. Let me see. Like, these should not have any interaction on them, but there's a drawer down here and there's a drawer here that actually do. And then this lamp, I think I added it to this lamp. And then if I look over here in the logs, so, whoops. All right. Looking at door, why would it say door open? That's strange. Okay, so if I click door opened. So I don't know. Let me make sure that I named things correctly in the script. So this does say lamp. This says lamp. This says we're going to change this to drawer, just so we're very specific. And drawer. Looking at drawer. Okay, so we have that. We have that going. And then I think we have it's going to do the hot reload, which I kind of love. You don't have to restart the game over. It just kind of restarts for you. Let me get the chat windows just in case we have any people showing up every now and then. Yesterday we had a big little crowd going. Let's see if we can get it today. And then I noticed that we had a little bit of a crowd in Kick as well. And since I wasn't watching the chats on Kick, I didn't know until after the fact. So I'm trying to see if I can get a pop-out window. Can I? I don't think I can. All right, so we'll just have to kind of monitor that manually. Okay, so back to the game. So again, I just want to click. Okay, so wait, why would it say drawer open? That's weird. Drawer open. But on the lamp, okay, let's kind of regroup here. So we're starting up on the second floor. That I realized I was editing stuff on the bottom floor. So come on. Move forward. There we go. Okay, so there's the player, and so this is the one I want. Well, this is the one I want right here. So let me. So it's going to be cabinet drawer. Okay, so I can actually just print the name. Let's do that. Turn the music down a little bit. Print the name of the object being interacted with, and that should just kind of... Really? A lot of times with AI, if you just kind of... Okay, here we go. Yeah, so a lot of times with AI... So in Visual Studio Code, there is a shortcut, Control-I or Command-I, depending on if you're on Mac or not. And then that kind of brings up this window, where you can kind of give it instructions. But a lot of times you can just do it with, you can kind of hack it with comments. Like if you do a hack, like a loop to see if the drawer is open, and then the next line, the AI is going to see the comment and will actually just generate it for you. So it's a little pro tip there, guys. All right. And then we can just go ahead and be able to print print the name of the object being focused on. Okay, perfect. So now we're not running, so there's no hot reload. We can actually go ahead and kind of fix that. Not fix it, but we can actually go ahead and start that if we want. So I hope everybody's having a really good Sunday. I hope everybody's had a good Saturday yesterday. The wife and I, we went to my father's house because it was my stepmother's birthday. And of course, my birthday was last week. So it was kind of a, just kind of a get together for all the birthday madness. if you're born in March, that probably means your parents did it in June, which makes sense, right? You know, June is like the beginning of the summer. All the birds and the bees are blossoming and everything's kind of coming to life. And I guess it's a good time to kind of, you know, get it on kind of. So, yeah, I think that's why it seems like there's a lot of March birthdays. Okay, so we have this. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. I don't think I was close enough. Okay, so let's just continue forward. So I think that's what was happening. I wasn't close enough. All right, what did I break? Right, because it was definitely changing colors before, but let's Now nothing is happening. Now, if I look on this, oh, I know why. This is because what happens sometimes is, and I have found this to be the case with Unity, which is just highly annoying. Sometimes you are running the game and you can edit things while you're running the game, which is cool and useful, but then those changes that you made, they go away. Let me see, put this over here. But then the changes, they go away after you have, like when you stop the game. Now, all the changes you made during runtime are gone. And there's not even any way to like Control S save them. The thing, I mean, like I'm liking Unity and I like being able to, you know, do things quickly. But the thing that I find really annoying about it is that it was not designed by a programmer. Like it was written by programmers, obviously, but I think that the UI design, a lot of the way a lot of things kind of work, I don't think it was really designed by like a game programmer. I think it was designed by maybe somebody who does like animation or like makes models, something like that. It doesn't feel like it was not programmed by a programmer, and that's one of the things that I have always loved about Microsoft products, or like Visual Studio, for example, or Visual Studio Code. These are like I always said, Microsoft knew how to program for programmers, which makes sense because back in like the early 80s, you had Apple and you had Microsoft. And Apple was very closed, which I think did them harm in the early 80s. Like they wanted to write the software for their computer. They kind of discouraged people writing software for their computers. If they weren't big on the idea of publishers writing software for an Apple. Whereas Microsoft, well, you know these PC makers. Well, Microsoft wasn't making computers, but Microsoft was like, we want everybody to write software for our operating systems, and that's why I think you had a lot of developer tools that were really good developer tools for Microsoft Windows, because Microsoft had a vested interest in making high quality programming tools. I'm sorry, I'm just a little distracted over here. I'm actually getting pretty hungry for some breakfast. Hopefully my wife will take pity on me and actually make me some breakfast. Okay, so we have the lamp interactable script. So the way that the interaction kind of works or that I'm trying to get it to work, is we'll have an interactable base class, and then we'll just attach the class to anything that is interactable. So the first one I'm starting out with is lamp. And once I get the lamp to work, I'll probably go back and do it with the doors, because we're kind of using a different mechanism for the doors right now. Okay. So, it didn't even save my change. Oh, wait, it did here. Okay, drawer. Okay, yeah. That's the drawer. No. Drawer. Okay, drawer. Okay, and then we'll print out the name. Toggled. I'm going to put this as lamp. Yes, like that, and then we'll change it down here, looking at lamp. I need to put the lamp in there because if it's just a name, I'm just going to... With debug messages, you kind of want to be explicitly obtuse almost. Or not obtuse. You want to be verbose. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so this is a drawer. And then the AI does not understand. Looking at drawer. Okay. So let's go ahead and run this and see what we can get to. Let's see what we get. So let me know in the chat what your plans are for today. Like, what are you doing? What are you going to get outside and touch some grass? Are you gonna just stay inside and play video games or watch some like middle-aged guy write a video game? Like, what are you going to do today? I'm going to do this. I'm going to eat something because I'm starving. And then at some point, I want to do some yard work. I actually have a good buddy of mine who he loves doing yard work. He loves doing yard work. So I'm hoping he'll come over today and we'll actually go out and do some work in the yard. Okay, so let's run this. All right. So let me clear the... Now, did I set break? No, didn't I? Okay, I did. I set breakpoints on the lamp. So let me see. Okay, so we got something. Yeah, looking at lamp. Perfect. All right, so we could come over here. All right, so you can see it's turning green. I got to figure out when and why it's turning green because it's a little off. But you can see the log message down there, looking at lamp. And then if I click the button, it says lamp toggled, which is great. That doesn't do anything yet. Then we want to look at the drawer. So looking at cabinet drawer, and then this should work, maybe. Drawer toggled. Okay. So I think the reason the drawer isn't working is because we haven't done anything to have it work. So let me look at the drawer mech script, because the drawer mech script is the script that came with the model. So it has the open position, close position, move speed, lerp timer, drawer. I think I'm going to cheat. What I can do is I can take, and this is going to be bad, but I just wanted this. It's like a proof of concept. Just remember that. Nani Narana says, I am planning to create animated diff video in Comfui. I don't know what that is, but that sounds pretty cool. So an animated if video, or was that a typo? But an animated, like what is corn? Is it, my eyesight's terrible. Cornfui or Comfui? Let's look that up. Again, I don't like to do raw dog Google searches on stream, but we're gonna do it anyway. Comfui, what is this? Comfui lets you design the most powerful and modular visual AI engine and application. Oh, okay. So it looks like your diffusion. Okay, animated diffusion video in Comfui. So it looks like this is like some type of state engine. That's pretty neat. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty comfy. It lets you design and execute advanced stable diffusion pipelines using GraphNode's flowchart-based interface available on Windows, Linux, and Mac. I still don't know what it does, but it sounds pretty cool. Example workflows. Yeah, I have no idea what it does, but no, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, good job, Nani. But Nani, make sure, at some point, make sure you take a break, go on a walk, get outside. Well, I don't know where you're at. It might already be nighttime where you're at. That's fair. But here, where I am on the East Coast of the United States, it is early. It's about 8:15, and it's going to be a warm day, a little warmer than I would like, but it's going to be nice out. So that's why I want to go work in the yard. Okay, I am going to cheat because what I'm going to do here, Drawer Bool is public, which is not the greatest. So I should be able to get. So this drawer should have two scripts attached to it. The lamp. No, not lamp. Oh, did I attach lamp interactable to the drawer? I did. That was stupid. Okay, remove component. Now, I don't know why it has 2 box colliders. I don't know if it needs 2 box colliders. I'm going to leave it alone. So here's the drawer mech script that I added. Or no, that came with the model. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my own. First of all, let's clean up. So this, I had scripts, and then we have drawer interactable, and I'm going to move that to the interactions folder. I'm trying to and actually there is an interactable script as well, which is the base class. Now, I don't know if you know, I'm going to assume that you know what inheritance is, what polymorphism is, which if you don't and you want to get into C# or C++ programming, or even Python, you're going to get asked the question in the interview, what is polymorphism? What is inheritance? What is an abstract class? You need to know these things if you want to have a chance in a job interview. Of course, nowadays, the market for programmers is changing rapidly. So, okay. I got completely distracted. Okay, so I want to attach to this. Okay, there's the drawer mech script, but I'm going to move to the bottom here. Can I do that? All right, let me just cancel that. Okay. I am going to attach a drawer interactable, which is my interaction mechanism. And then that alone, what that should... Okay, so yeah, this is just complaining because I moved the files. So, drawer interactable. So this, okay, how do I want to, okay, because at this point, this object inside of this, if I set a breakpoint here, this object is also a door mech. So I need to find the syntax of how to get a door mech component from this object. Where, and that's, I think it's just called, or if I do a text search for get, could it just be component? No. Yeah, get component. I literally think it's this. It's going to be this right here. Wait a minute. Let me think about this. Door mech. Yes. Okay. AI complete. So door mechanic. No. It's literally door mech. Drawer mech, not door mech. Drawer mech. Okay. Actually, it's going to be this class right here. So I could just do drawer mech. Drawer equals, okay. And then we can just do if drawer equals null, we'll just return for now, right? And then what we can do, what we should be able to do is toggle the drawer state. And this is exactly it. The AI knew exactly what I wanted to do. I found this code, I'll make this bigger so you can see. But I saw this code in the model right here. Oh, this, stop. Oh my God. Okay. This right here. I realized that this code was in the model yesterday, or in the code that came with the model. This code was there. And I threw up a little bit in my mouth because of this code. If this is junior programming, this is like something that I would see from a junior programmer. Whereas this over here, so these what I'm highlighting on the right and what I'm highlighting on the left, those do the same thing, the exact same thing. The one on the left, very, very concise. The one on the right, so the one on the right is what I would expect from an intern. I would expect that maybe from an intern. The one on the left, I would expect from somebody that has at least a year of experience. So when I saw that, I was like, I was dry heaving for a second. Okay, toggle the drawer state. I think this might just work. Let's see. All right, running the back end, and then, okay, let's see what happens here. So the goal here is that we should be able to open up a drawer. Okay, it's green. Okay, well, wait, we hit a breakpoint, which is fine. Oh, it opened. It opened. Now, can we close it? Ah! Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, it's a little wompsy-jawed, like a little, like, is that a word? Wompsy-jawed? It's a little, like it's a little hackish, is what I would say. Like, if I saw this code in a pull request, I would be like, yeah, you have like 2 different scripts. You need like clean this up. But I'm not reviewing my own PR, so. And then for anybody that's new here, let me show you. So, I was able to do this last night. I was able to get. Have they seen me? Sure. Oh yeah, they've seen me. They're coming. They're coming. These are these red guys. We don't have any animations or anything yet. Those are the NPCs. Now, I had to play around with it for a while to actually get them to come up the stairs. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh no. Oh no. And I think they get stuck. Yeah, sometimes they get stuck there. Sometimes they actually do make it. Let's see if any of them make it. No. So, but anyway. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like when I would go outside and then you just have these red capsules just chasing me, like it was a little terrifying. Okay, so we're able to we know how we want to interact with a drawer. Let's go ahead and commit that. Yeah. So we have I was also trying to like delete stuff because there's like a few things that I'm like, what is that used for? Can I delete it? So yeah, like this used floor. Well, no, I know what that is. Okay, this used, but why? I think that's just a mesh for the terrain, maybe. And then this is the raw image. The mesh, yeah, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but let's check in our code. Yes, let's just do a whole thing. We removed unused items. We also we did housekeeping because we organized things, and then we also basic drawer interaction. So this is another thing. If you're a junior engineer, first of all, if you're not using source control, you're doing it wrong. You absolutely need to be using source control. You don't have to use Git, although everybody, like, that's the most popular one. If you're more of a mercurial person or you're more of a SVN person, I mean, I think you should probably get therapeutic help. But if that's what you want to use it. But use source control. And when you make changes, when you're programming, you have all these little goals, right? These like iterative goals. Like, okay, I need to get this loop working. I need to get this function to return the value. But what it does with the return value, that's the next step. The first thing is just get the function to return the value. And then once you have the function return the value, check that code in. Check like every little iterative step, check in. Source control is invaluable. It is of unmeasurable value to a programmer. And if you're not using it, you need to get used to using it. That's also like a big advice when on here I get, junior programmers asking me for like, what things should I learn? What things should I practice? Blah, blah, blah. Practice source control. Practice source control like it's a religion. And I've been curious about this Unity version control. Like I'm not sure how, I guess we can kind of, whoa, wait, what am I playing? I don't know if this is, I don't know if that's, let's play this. We'll go to the old standby music. We'll put it on loop so I don't have to worry about it. I don't know anything about the Unity source control. I'm clicking log me in, but it's not logging me in. Let me close this. Actually, I'm going to do something really quick. If I can find OBS. All right, I'll be right. Let me see. No, there was a browser. So since I've been streaming a lot, I have my good boy browser and I have my bad boy browser, Like everybody has their vices, and there are some, like, would you feel completely comfortable with the internet having access to your browser history? Probably not. You probably wouldn't, and there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody deserves privacy. So I have my good boy browser and my bad boy browser. And over here, my setup is I'm looking at two monitors, and you see one of them, and this browser right here, this is my good boy browser. And then over on the monitor that you can't see, that's my bad boy browser. So I realized I had a copy of my bad boy browser running on this monitor that you can see, and I wanted to close it. But before I wanted to close it, I wanted to see what it was. All right. So, the version control. What is up with the version control? Login or setup. Why? All right. Well, I mean, we'll just stick with Git. There's really no reason to. I don't see why Unity. Well, actually, I know why Unity. I suspect Unity wanted to have built-in version control to make money. You probably have to pay for it if you have multiple projects, or, well, let's look it up. I am betting that the source control is not free, unlike GitHub. Well, GitHub is free to an extent. If your repo contains like a big file, like a game is going to contain a lot of images, a lot of audio, video, it's going to be big. And you have to use what's called Git large. I think it's the Git large file system. And in order to use the Git large file system on GitHub, you have to pay extra. I am betting that I'm betting that what happened is Unity realized this and was like, well, wait a minute. Our entire IDE is based around writing games. So we should, instead of having GitHub make money for the large files, we should be making money. So I'm guessing that's what happened. I just want to look up Unity version control. Oh, okay, wait. Unity version control. Speed up your timelines, but is there a website you can go to? Like, can you... I would imagine it's probably based on Git under the hood, so it has things like pull requests, forking, things like that. Things people with open source projects would want from open source control. For artists, for programmers, manage your code. Okay, forget users. Forget the users. Now, Unity version control just works. Migration is simple, so you can work with big files out of the box and commit carefree. No, I don't want that. I don't see the point of it. Unless it's integrated with GitHub somehow. Now I'm super curious. Let's see if we can find a tutorial or anything. Oh, yeah, Johnny Somali. What was I? Unity version control. Getting started with Unity version control.
In this video, we will explain the basics of Unity version control.
All right, let's check it out.
General tips and best practices.
Yep.
Version Unity Open, check the version control option, and it automatically creates the repository on the cloud.
In the cloud, you gotta put your source code in the cloud. A good buddy of mine, he still does like backups. Like so I come from a time in an era where like there was no cloud, like before the cloud, right? Before remote storage was really a thing. And so if you wanted to migrate from one computer to another and you wanted to migrate your data, you had to basically just like copy it to an external drive, burn it to a CD, whatever. You had to get it from one computer to another by copying it, and then you had everything. And then I guess sometime around 2005, 2006, I started going more towards a cloud-based type of thing, even though the cloud was like not even really, it was like in its infancy, right? It was not even in its infancy in 2006. The cloud, it was still in utero in 2006, but it was still possible to like save things on a remote computer, which is all the cloud is. And so a lot of the things that I wanted to save was source control because I've been a programmer for a long time and I have all these like projects, and so I started using code.google.com first. And I liked it. It was simple. I tried using looks like I got some new subscribers. What is the one? It's still around. There's like one that it had a bad reputation because, oh my god, what is the name of that source control? Free online source control. But there was a company that back in like the early 2000s or the 2000 teens maybe, what they were doing is if you had a program and you were using their source control, and let's say like Pigeon, which was a instant messaging program, I think it's still around. Pigeon was a good example of this. And you had an installer. Well, what would happen is this source control, they would see, oh, like when you go to publish a release, it would say, oh, they're publishing an installer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take their installer and I'm going to put my own stuff into their installer so that when a user wants to go download Pigeon, they're actually going to be presented with all these other options to install all this other crap. And they got a huge backlash, rightfully so. And what is the name of that site? I still see them every now and then. Like every now and then, people still SourceForge. That's it, SourceForge. Yes, this was, and I tried using SourceForge like way back in the day because it was SourceForge was one of the original GitHubs. I think it was around before GitHub. When was Git initially released? When was Git initially released? 2005. And I'm pretty sure what I am talking about was like 2002. Like before, like SourceForge has been around for a long time. And it used CVS, or I think that's what it was called. It wasn't SVN, so it wasn't Subversion, but it used CVS, which was kind of like one of the very first popular source control mechanism. There was also Visual Source Safe way back in the day. I think Source Safe is still around. SourceForge Wiki. I just want to see when SourceForge came around. SourceForge. Yeah, so SourceForge came out in 1999. But I bet there is, let's see, is there controversy history? SourceForge was founded, it was temporarily, the last release. Did I just say something completely wrong? Installer with adware. Yes. In July 2013, SourceForge announced that it would provide project owners with an optional feature called DevShare, which places closed source. Okay, so this was able GIMP free. Okay, yep. So basically, they were putting their own. They were putting adware into open source project installers. And so, yeah, people did not like that. And that was the end of them. That was the downfall of SourceForge when they started doing that. Sagar Moore, which language? JavaScript. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Sagar, but the game I'm working on is C#. It's all in C#. Okay, I completely got distracted there talking about SourceForge, and I forgot what we wanted to do. We wanted to clean up the interaction, the entire interaction mechanism. But now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't used lights. In case you're just joining me for the first time, I see a few people in the chat. I've been a programmer for a very, very long time. However, I've only ever dabbled in game programming. So this is kind of like a learning experience for me and for you. I'm very familiar with C#, and I'm getting more familiar with Unity. So I think what I want to do is I want to put a light in the lamp and then simply just have the light turn on and off. Excuse me. Okay. So how do we do that? I'm going to try to do it without using AI. And the reason I'm going to try doing it without using AI or using AI minimally is because I have found that like there was that project that I was working on a couple of months ago that was in TypeScript, and I had AI like generate most of the code, and I would tweak it as needed, and I would fix it as needed, and like but for the most part, AI did most of the programming on that, and I came away from that not feeling like I had really improved my TypeScript knowledge, had grown my TypeScript knowledge. So that's why I'm trying to kind of do this as little, like use AI, at least right now, as little as possible. Directional light, point light, spot. Do I want a spotlight? Okay, let's ask AI. Let's ask AI. Okay, what Unity light type is best for a lamp? I don't know. I just want to know what light type is best. I'm going to guess it would be an area light, but let's see what the AI says. Perfect question. Lighting makes or breaks. Okay, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Oh, and also if you're curious about the project itself, I can put that into the chat room as well. Prim Campbell says, "Hi, bro. How's it going, man? What's up?" I'm putting. Let me see. The project. The project we are working on can be found here, and I like to say we because this is a group effort. You guys in chat, me on the computer, it is a group effort. Let me put this up here too. The project we are working on can be found here. Perfect. All right. And also one more, another announcement for anybody. If you are on mobile, you can actually join on the desktop stream where you might be able to see, you can see my entire desktop, and I will put that link here. Desktop stream. Because some people find me on the mobile and then they can't see anything and they're trying to zoom in, even though they're on their desktop, they're in the mobile. So anyway, okay. I got completely distracted. What were we going to, instead of like getting around, instead of like, I can't decide what I want to, what did AI say about the light? Point light. Interesting. A point light. It emits light in all directions like a real bulb, perfect for a small area. Okay. All right. So let's try to do this. So what I think I could do, first, let me find the lamp in the hierarchy. I think there's a way to do that. Like, no, it's all right. Okay, so there's the lamp right here. And then what we could do is we could add a point light as a child. Put it up. Now we can name it. We'll name it bulb. Bulb. Okay, does this lamp has the, oh, what did I do? Am I not in the, oh, you know what? I don't think I'm in the room. Or am I? No, I am. Wait, yeah, I'm in the right room. Okay. What I'm confused about is that this lamp does not have an interact script. It should have a lamp interact script, right? Let me see. Okay, so there's the lamp. Oh, wait, let me look at the log messages. Okay, now nothing's working. Like what did we do? You know why not? And this is one of my biggest problems with Unity is that the save mechanics inside of the game when you're like the save, because I was bitching about this earlier. You can change all kinds of things while the game is running, but you can't save them. So if you're running the game and you want to see how something looks by slightly moving it over and putting it up, and then you get it perfect, and then you quit, or I'm sorry, you stop, you terminate the game, but you're still in the IDE, all those changes you made are gone. So these changes I made are gone. I don't even remember what I changed. Like, We had the basic drawer interaction working, didn't we? Oh, my stars and garters. Oh, my stars and garters. This is obnoxiously annoying. I am so angry. I am going to write a strongly worded email. Waiting for Unity's code to finish exiting. I just want to make sure I don't have it. I'm just going to detach this. I don't want... Okay. Yeah. So like, what? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Man. All right. So let's get the lamp. Let's just recreate it, right? We have the interactions. We have the lamp. Well, no, I want to recreate the drawer because that was the most compelling thing. Cabinet drawer 2, drawer interaction. So that should work as far as I can tell. Let me see. Was I not close enough to it? Maybe I need to be closer. Okay. All right. I'm an idiot. It's okay. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. I simply was not standing close enough to it. But here's something. The raycast, for some reason, what I need to do. So there is a player raycast script or a player interactor script. And I think what's happening is I'm putting out too wide of a raycast. So the lamp interaction's not set up, but since the interaction ray is so wide, it's picking up. Is that correct? Ray. Let's try running this. I just want to see what All right. Then we got to come over here. We got to run it. So what I want to do is I want to look at the raycast runtime variables or the runtime values. And I want to see like what they look like. Okay. So we've already hit a breakpoint. So what does ray look like? Ray, origin, direction. Origin. Okay, so the direction is just a vector. The origin is just a vector. Non-public members. No, that's... All right, we might have to ask AI about this. Let me take a sip of my water now that I have finished my morning sodas. If you haven't already, be sure to click and subscribe, please. I do programming streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and ad hoc on the weekends. And lately, I have just been working on this game. I put a link about the game in the chat, so if you want to see what the game is about and where we're kind of going with it, go ahead and check that out. All right, back to the stream. That was actually just me just doing that live. I want to know about this raycast. Like, I want to see, like, surely there's... interaction range is exactly that, right? It's how far, but... Okay, I'm going to ask AI. Because I want to make sure that my understanding of a raycast is correct, but it might not be. My understanding of a raycast is as though there is a cone that originates at the raycast's origin and gets wider as it extends out. Is this correct? And if so, how can I make the raycast's width smaller or larger, thus making a detected hit more precise? All right, let's see what the AI says. It's going to say, well, you're a genius because that's exactly what a raycast is. And you're also extremely handsome. I mean, I don't know if you guys get that a lot, but the AI is constantly telling me how handsome I am. This is a super common and totally understandable misconception. Okay, let's break it down. All right. Misconception. Raycasts are cones. A raycast in you. A raycast in Unity is a single infinite thin line. It does not have any width. Okay. Think of it as a laser pointer, not a flashlight beam. It travels in a straight line and only hits colliders it intersects exactly. Okay, so if you want a brighter cone, I don't want a wider cone. If you want a wider detection zone, which I do not want, but it's nice to know that there's a sphere cast, is like a raycast with volume, an overlap sphere, a multiple raycasts. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But then that begs the question. It begs the question of like, why is it? Let's see, how far down? Oh, wait a minute. This is look. I am not looking at it at all. I mean, this is what I expect. I expect it to only hit when you see the little circle that I added. So the little circle, the crosshairs, even though it's not a crosshair, it turns green when there is something with which you can interact. It turns white when there is not. And apparently, or that is, it's not doing that entirely correct just yet. That is the goal, but yeah. I am not sure why that is happening. So let's look at what interactable is set on. It's set on this. It's set on the drawer, right? It's set right here. Although there is a big box there. What is that big box? What is that doing? Is that the skybox or something? Oh, wait a minute. I want to, now it's going to drive me nuts. I don't know what this big box is. All right, so we got to figure that out. Oh, my stars and garters. Come on. Come on. Okay, let me see. We come down here. All right, that's the directional light. That's the sun. It's the player. Is that the terrain? No. I think I'm getting distracted. That box I think might have always been there. That might be what is happening. And I just changed. Yeah, I think I might have just changed the views. Maybe. I'm not sure. All right, we're going to ignore the box though. We're going to do our best to ignore it for now. We're going to go back into the room. Okay. But it's really going to bother me. Well, first of all, why am I seeing the box inside of the room? That is one thing. And it's like making me think that like, okay, here's what we can do. I have an idea. We're going to disable stuff until the box goes away, and that'll tell us what it is. Okay, the box changed colors, didn't go away. Didn't go away. I'm pretty sure it's none of these things. NPC spawner, I don't think it's that. Nope. NPC spawn points. Nope. Debug HUD. Nope. Debug manager? No. Okay, what about the building itself? Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Oh, wow, that's actually a really good view. So this is the navigation mesh. And you can see where there's like little gaps, and it's I was playing with that yesterday, like trying to fill in those little gaps, but what those little gaps represent is where an NPC can or cannot move to, right? So you see how this ramp here is not connected to this plane up here. Well, that means that the NPC can't get from one to the other. They have to be all connected. All right, so let's not worry about that. Okay, what about terrain? Huh. Player? Huh. Directional light? Huh. It has to be something with the HUD. All right, I am a little confused, but let's do this. Okay, if I disable everything, it goes away, of course. So that tells me it exists. Wait, if I disable a parent, it's of course its children are disabled as well. Of course, yeah. Okay, well, wait a minute. There. But is it just not drawing that box just because everything else is disabled? That is kind of my suspicion. Let's see. Do you see what I'm getting at? Maybe you guys like let me know in the chat. Do you guys have any clue what this is? Or just tell me that like I'm a genius and I'll figure it out. Just give me some praise. Okay, wait a minute. Was it part of the nav mesh? No, maybe? Okay, why? Does it have something? Is that like part of this? Oh, it's part of the terrain. Okay, let me enable everything back again. Okay. Enable. All right. So this HUD display. So we have the HUD we have two, which is also another probably terrible thing. Wait, HUD canvas. Okay. So the bigger rectangle is part of the HUD canvas, which is the canvas is in which we draw the circle because it's connected to the camera. Got it. All right. And then okay, so that makes sense. I don't recall seeing this for the terrain though. This is bizarre. Now, the question is, what did I just royally fuck up? Like, that is, like, I feel like I'm just kind of going on a wild goose hunt and I have just really, really fucked something up. That is my suspicion. But let's try to be positive. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm a genius and I fixed it. So, but the thing is why is it? Okay, so I know for sure I'm not hitting it now because I'm not close enough. But if I go closer, that's the cabinet drawer. That is bizarre. Okay, let's see if we can figure out why the lamp isn't working. And then I'm going to have to go soon. I want to go on a nice long walk. I want to get outside. I want to touch some grass. I want to do some yard work. I don't want to stay inside all day. But I could work on this I feel like I could work on this all day long. It could also be a bug in the interaction stuff that I've been working on, right? So why don't we find the lamp, select the lamp, and then we're going to disable. No. We're going to disable the script I put onto it, which is not there. I'm so confused. I'm really confused, boys. I don't know what's happening. Let me know if you have any ideas, because I am kind of. Why would it? Like, this makes sense. This does not make. You know what it might be? Let me test. I have a theory, but it requires me to start over. It might be that once I gain focus, I'm just not losing focus. So let's see. Let's come over here. Okay, let me get the mouse back to a reasonable position. Okay, I'm going to come over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Oh, wait. Let me move closer. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so much for that. So much for that idea. Looking at cabinet drawer is what it's saying. It could also be, am I putting the raycast out from the player or from the camera? And I think in first person view, I want it to be from the camera. So transform position. Well, where's transform come from? Oh, it's just this. So, wait a minute. I bet I connected this to the player interactor script. I bet I connected it to the player. Yes, I did. So what I can do is I can remove it, and then, oh wait, let's put our player interactor script into our interactions folder. Let's do that first. Now, come on, Unity. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it to the I'm going to connect it to the main camera for now. And if I look at main camera, I should have the player interactor script. The crosshair image I need to put back. So where did that go? Crosshair image. Wait, what? 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 Wait. Why can't I add the image? Why can't... Okay, camera. Okay. I did this earlier. I had to change all of this stuff, but this stuff is already changed. It's a sprite 2D UI, single mode, full rectangle. Everything else looks fine. So if I go to main camera, I should just be able to... Crosshair image. Yes, I should just be able to drag it. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in the scene like that. No, I should be able to... Okay, what if I go here? Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Oh, it's the crosshair. Okay, I was dragging the wrong thing. I needed to drag the game object, which is right there. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Thanks for the help. I appreciate the help everybody's giving me. Yeah, you guys rock. All right. Okay. So what we did, just to recap, before we even test it, we attached the thing that aims. We attached it to the camera, not the player. Because with the player, who knows? It was probably at the middle of the body, and maybe that was why. I don't know. That's just a guess. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see. Okay, so the drawer is going to be over here. I'm going to walk closer to it. Okay, and I'm going to go slowly. I do not want it to turn green until we get... Let's look. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. Okay, don't turn green. Don't turn green. Don't turn green. Don't turn green. Green. Ah, this is excellent. This is, and I backed away, so we have to... That's good. Okay, and now let's see if the lamp... It should tell us if we're looking at the lamp. Or not. Oh, I don't think I hooked that up. Okay, let me hook that up real quick. So the lamp here is this. And what I need to do is I need to go to the scripts, interactions, and then lamp interactable. And I can put that here. Right? And then we should now at least get a you're looking at the lamp kind of message. We're not going to be able to turn it on and off yet, but we should get that. Let's see. Oh, wait. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not convinced it doesn't work yet. Oh, now I'm a little more convinced. Okay, wait, let's see. Okay, so we're able to look at the drawer. What about the lamp? We're not able to look at the lamp. Oh, wait. I might have done the wrong lamp. Or did I? Let me look. If this lamp disappears... Okay, it disappeared. Lamp interact script. Lamp interact. Limp interactable. Interact, lamp interactable. Does a raycast... the lamp has a... Oh, it doesn't have a collider. Maybe the lamp needs a collider? I'm guessing. That's just a guess. I'm going to do box collider. Oh. Yeah, we'll just stick with... Is there such thing as a mesh collider? Okay, we have box collider, capsule, circle, composite collider, mesh collider. Let's try that. Let's get rid of the box collider. No, that's beyond my pay grade, the mesh collider. Let's just stick with a simple box collider for now and see if that works. So I think that might have been it, boys. I think that might be the problem, is that it did not have a collider. Let me center the mouse. Okay, so let me walk closer to it and then... Ah! Yes, looking at lamp. And now, okay, so remember what I said. I said, commit your code and commit it often. So let's commit this. I think that's just setting things up. I do like to review my changes to make sure. Okay, I like to at least skim them. We can look at a lamp, and that deserves an exclamation point. And now, without using AI, what would be a good way to... I feel like, so I'm sitting here and I'm like trying to figure out like what would be a good way to make the light of the lamp dynamically turn on and off. And I feel like, okay, attach a script, but I feel like that's such a cop out, especially with this, right? Because literally what I should be able to do is I should just be able to disable it. But I don't know if that's the same thing, right? Because the light, we have range, intensity is 1. Like you probably want like a 0. Do you have to change the intensity? So, all right. So this is a lamp. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so we interact with it, right? Okay. So we got to get the lamp interactable script is on the lamp object. So we got to get a child named lamp. So I'm going to ask AI, get child component named bulb, actually. And then let the AI do it. Okay, perfect. Get component children light. Okay, so it is a light. All right. Okay. That only supports 1, but that's fine. If bulb equals null, return. Okay. So now what we can do, bulb intensity. See, this is another, like, this is another, I'm trying to think of like, okay, first of all, if I saw this code checked in, if I was asked to review a pull request with this code, I would reject it. And because there's a very obvious optimization that can be run here. So when you are running, although this is an interact operation, so it might not be that critical, but when you're running performance critical code, and when you're looking at a brand like a conditional statement, oftentimes you can kind of get rid of the conditional statement. It depends. I mean, not oftentimes, but often. I would say often. This is a case where you can get rid of the conditional. Can you see how? Do you see how? Tell me if you see how. Let me know in the chat room if you can see. I'm going to make the code bigger. Let me know in the chat room if this highlighted code, if you can see how to get rid of that conditional. Well, first of all, do you see the conditional in that, right? That question mark. That's what the question mark is doing. So what this is saying, let's set, if the bulb intensity is equal to 0, set it to 1. If the bulb intensity is not equal to 0, set it to 0. So, do you see the optimization? All right, you've had enough time to answer. Here's the optimization. You don't need the... Oh, wait a minute. I think I can just do this. Wait a minute. Is that a float? If that's a float, that's going to be an issue. So maybe what I just said is completely wrong. Bulb intensity. Well, first of all, this is a stupid C# thing. You can't implicitly convert a bool to a float I can understand. So I could probably do this. Can I? All right. Nope. All right, let's go back. I'm completely wrong. I'm an idiot. Should not talk about things that I don't know about because I'm an idiot. Okay. So at this point, we should be able to just turn the lamp on and off. That's all I want. And then we'll add a little click sound. Click, click. Let's see what happens. And then I'm going to go outside and touch some grass. And make sure you drink lots of water, kids. Programmers need their water. All right, let's see what we got. Come over here. Okay, it's green. I'm looking at the lamp. Oh, I'm a genius. I am a certifiable genius. We can turn the lamp on and off. Oh, that's beautiful. I've never been so happy to turn the lamp off. All right, we'll start with the default off state. And this, let's just make sure it works. Let's just do a sanity check because you don't know how many times, like, you change one small thing. You're like, oh, it works. Let me change this one small thing. It's fine. And then you find out, like, 10 days later, you have this weird bug, and it's all because you didn't test your small change. Let's come over here. right there. And there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let me put the text size of this back to something reasonable. And let's check this code in. I think this is very, very valid code to check in. This is a good point. Okay. Turning a lamp on and off. So later on, what we'll probably want like NPCs to be more likely to check an apartment with lamps turned on, right? Let's go to freesound.org. I think it's .org. Free sound. Yeah, freesound.org, and let's just see. Lamp click. Well, I just need one click sound, right? Yeah, this. That's a good sound. Although there is no string hanging from it. But you know what? That's fine. Let's see what else we have. Let's sort by the best. Highest first rating. Okay. Yep, that one I like. What about this one? Well, I don't know what that was. I kind of like that. It's short. No, that's too much of nothing. No, that's too much of nothing. What is this? All right, let's go back to the one I liked. Was it this? No, it was not that. All right, now I don't remember which one I liked. Flipping a very heavy light switch. What about this one? No. Yeah, I think this is my favorite. We're going to go with that, and we'll just implement that. Log in to download. I'm going to log in off screen. I'm pretty sure I already have an account, so let me log in over on the other monitor. So we're just going to we're going to put the sound on, and then I'm going outside. I swear to it. I'm not going to waste my Sunday. It wouldn't be a waste, but I'm not going to spend my entire Sunday working on this game. I really want to. Okay, I think I need to use a different browser. Let me do that really quick. Bear with me a second, guys. I just want to download this sound. Off screen. What? I'm not signed in over here either. Why not? Oh. Okay, updated the privacy policy. Thank you. Okay, well, I know my username now. All right, here we go. Download sound. Okay. And then we have the sound. And then I can drag it into my assets don't I have a sound? Yes, I do have a sounds folder. Okay. Excellent. I can drag it in here. I'm just going to rename it to lamp switch. Now, I'm not actually sure what the best way to play the sound is, right? Like, I feel, and feelings are always right, but I feel like it would be best to just do it in here, right? Like, it would be best to just have, like, play sound. Maybe there is a way to do it. Let's see if the AI lamp _ switch. Play sound named. Oh my God. Why can I not type? Lamp _ I cannot type switch. Okay. So this I'm not crazy about this. Okay. So maybe what I can do is it looks like what it wants me to do is add a audio source to the script. No. Yeah? No. Yeah. No. A representation of okay, what about can I just okay, let's try this. Public audio, would it be audio clip or we're just going to go with audio source, audio source. Okay. Now we can do audio source, play one shot. Come on, AI. Or should it be audio clip? I think maybe it should be clip. I don't know what the difference is. That's the problem. Okay, audio source, play one shot, audio clip. Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. Just calm down, okay? Just stop for a minute. Just calm down, everybody. Just stop. Okay. I see you're all worked up. Okay. Just calm down for a second. Just give me a second. I got this, and I can do this. Hiru Dwi Furzi says hello. Well, hello, Hiru Dwi Farizi. If that's your real name, that is an awesome name. Okay, I think. Okay, so if I go here to bulb. Oh, I thought I would have an audio source. Oh, wait, it'd be on lamp. Audio source. Okay, now. Is it as simple as just dragging this to this? No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. Okay, what about audio clip? I'm just gonna throw out stuff and just see. I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall and seeing what works. Okay, lamp switch sound. Okay, and then how do I play it? Apparently, I need an audio source. Well, wait. It had that. Okay, let's try that. Basically, we changed the audio source to an audio clip. Lamp switch sound. Perfect. And then let's drag. Okay. All right. Excellent. Now, this is a mess, but that's okay. Sometimes beautiful things start as a mess before they're beautiful. Just think of a beautiful little baby. Like, and just think of what it is before it's a baby. That's messy. And so, but it has to incubate and take time and grow into a beautiful little creation. And that's what we're doing here, boys. We're letting our beautiful creation grow from the proverbial semen of a video game into an infant. All right. Okay. I didn't hear a sound. Am I getting an error message? Okay. Good component. I am guessing what's happening is something is null. So lamp switch sound is not null, but audio source is not null. Oh, it is null. Okay. So how do I use an audio source? How do you use an audio source? All right, I'm going to have to ask AI. I'm going to ask AI will be able to tell me quickly, I'm sure. In this script, whoops. Hello, where we are again. Hey, Air Commander, good to see you, man. You're a little late. I'm finishing up. So we just added some functionality to basically turn a lamp on and off, and now I'm trying to add a little sound effect to it. In this script, I'm able to turn the lamp on and off as expected, but the sound is not playing. How can I get it to play? So I just need to know what the audio's like. What is the relationship between like audio source and audio clip? How do you set it? Okay, the logic is almost perfect. And you're even calling play one shot correctly. Of course, it's almost perfect. I wrote it. If the sound isn't playing, it's almost certainly due to one of the following common glitches. I'm betting it has something to do with the audio source component. I feel like the audio source component has to be set or something, but I'm not sure how to set it or what to set it to. Or is there an audio source component on the lamp game object? That means audio source must be on the same game object as this script. That's fine. Add component audio source. Ah, okay. So now I don't want to get screwed with the, remember how like I got screwed on like the changes while it was running, and then I was like, well, wait, why isn't it working? Okay. So I need to add component audio source right here. Is play on awake? Okay, quick checklist. Okay, so I just added an audio source component. Maybe that's it. Maybe, I mean, it's just something really simple that I was just missing. So that makes sense. Okay, let me take a sip of water. Oh my God, get in there. Okay, and now the moment of truth. It's funny. I'm not crazy about the sound effect now that it's in the game, but I'm happy it works. So let's check this code in, and we're going to call it for now. I might be back later on. I don't have, yesterday I would have streamed in the afternoon or the evening, but I had this whole family thing. I had to go to my father's. My father lives like an hour and a half away. It was fun. I'm glad I did. But if you know anything about the Washington DC area, I had to go, basically you have the you have the Washington Beltway, right? 495, the Beltway. I think of it as a clock. I live at like 9 o'clock and out. Like if 9 o'clock is on the west side, and then I live like 10 miles outside of the Beltway on the west side at 9 o'clock. My father lives like 20 miles outside on the east side at like 3 o'clock. So I had to drive 10 miles to the Beltway, then go from 9 o'clock all the way over to 3 o'clock, and then out 20 miles. I keep wanting to say the Baltimore Washington Beltway. No such thing. The Washington Beltway is horrible. Like and yesterday it was a Saturday. If you think that like it's going to be clear, you're out of your mind. Jobless Guy says, congrats, bro. Are you congratulating me on the lamp sound? Because I think that deserves a congratulations. Thank you. I'm going to check this code in. I'm just looking at everything. Okay. The lamp now makes a noise. All right, perfect. And then we can go back and we can set up all the lamps and all the drawers. And I mean, we're starting. It's starting to kind of look like a game, right? Like it's starting to kind of feel like an actual game. Like we come around, like okay, we interacted with the door. We're gonna have to uniform all the interactions, because right now the way that you interact with the door, at least from a code perspective, the way you interact from a door is different than the way you're interacting with the lamp. So I need to change all of that, but it's not that big of a deal. I removed these doors, the front doors. I removed them for now. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's already coming. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Stay away. Oh, my God. Now there's two of them. So anyway, but all they do is they just come to you and they hug you. Oh, it's a red pill orgy. That sounded weird. Is the puppet what you called on that can be able to enter the house successfully? Well, look, it can. You see, it's able to enter the house. Whoa, get away from me. Get away, get away. And they just got to be around me. Anyway, yeah, so I think next time we're going to fix, or maybe I might do it off stream since it's not terribly interesting, of fixing up all of the interactions and kind of adding them to the new asset, or to the assets, to all of the assets. WoW Commander says, wow, nice. Thanks, man. Oh, it's looking funny. But it's like starting to feel like a real game. So I'm happy about that. I mean, because it's going to be a real game. It's not going to be just a real game. It's going to be the best fucking game you've ever played in your life. But yeah, with that, I'm going to go. I'm going to try and enjoy my Sunday. You guys get away from the computer. Go outside. Well, I don't know where you guys are, but if you're like in the US, if in like the East Coast, West Coast, wherever, get outside. Do something nice. If you've already, like, if you're living in a place where it's like 2 a.m, then I hope you got outside. And, you know, because you got to go back to work on Monday, assuming. Unless you're a jobless guy, and in which case, you know, every day is a Saturday. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Be sure to click and subscribe. Check out my travel channel at Addy Goes Places. This channel that you're listening to is Addy Goes Live, but check out Addy Goes Places. I have a new video coming out there in about 2.5 hours. And then I will see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern time, if not sooner. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.